This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Sunday, the 31st of December. It's New Year's Eve. I'm Michael Groff, closing out the year on a warm and dry note. No big surprise there, but a weather pattern change is looming on the horizon. What does that mean for us here in the Southwest? Does it mean cooler temperatures? And of course, the only thing anyone really wants to know is, does it mean rain anytime soon? Well, certainly we'll talk about it as we get out there this morning. 77 degrees was the high in the valley yesterday after a morning low of 47. We will close out 2017 more than 3 inches behind on our rainfall. And outside right now, here at 7:25 a.m., we are under mostly cloudy skies. We start out at 46 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 23, humidity 39%. The winds are light and the barometer is rising. Temperatures around south central Arizona this morning range from around freezing at Fort McDowell to the upper 30s in a couple of the colder pockets to low 50s in the warm sector. So a pretty wide range of temperatures here in the valley. Water vapor satellite view shows a dirty ridge here in the southwest states, allowing plenty of mid and high-level clouds to stream through, but no real sensible weather with that. The big story is the Arctic air mass that's blasting southward east of the Continental Divide. And I mean, it is mighty cold. Look at these wind chill temperatures again this morning. We're talking minus 40 degrees in places like Grand Forks, Bismarck, Jamestown, Fargo, North Dakota. Wind chills dangerously cold. Sub-zero wind chills extend as far south as parts of Oklahoma. And, of course, the bitterly cold temperatures extend through the Great Lakes and the Northeast. On the watch warning map, then, no surprise that we have some wind chill warnings and wind chill advisories that extend through nearly all of the Plain States, the Midwest, and the Northeast. Winter weather advisories and some winter storm warnings in parts of Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, where they're getting some freezing rain, sleet, a little bit of snow as well, and hard freeze warnings around there as well, as temperatures are expected to be below freezing for several days in parts of the Deep South. On the convective outlook, no organized severe weather, no thunderstorm areas with most of the nation under Arctic air. And rainfall around here for the next 7 days coming from the WPC. Absolutely nothing for us here in Arizona. But could there be some rain just beyond this point? Certainly we'll take a peek at it as we look at the models right now. Get out to the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon, up there at 18,000 feet. There's that big cold upper trough moving through the Great Lakes in the Northeast. That's pulling down all the Arctic air behind it. Here in the Southwest, high pressure is the rule, a westerly flow, but plenty of mid and high-level moisture will be streaming through. So we'll call it partly sunny. Down at the surface today, high temperatures in the mid-70s. The record high in Phoenix today, 79 degrees. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near that. Tonight for your New Year's Eve festivities looks pretty good. Partly cloudy skies, and around midnight we should be somewhere in the 50s for most of the valley, maybe the 40s in some of the cooler spots. Still not too bad, though, and then lows overnight will mostly be in the 40s. And then tomorrow, for New Year's Day, we ring in 2018 under partly sunny skies. High temperatures again in the low 70s. And then for the rest of the week, we'll be dominated by periods of clouds. Some days are going to be mostly cloudy, some days partly cloudy. Hard to tell which days will be which, but overall, expect periods of clouds and high temperatures mostly 69 to 73 for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You do see some rain coming into central northern California and points north from there. There is an area of low pressure that'll be sitting well off the west coast, throwing some short waves at the west coast from time to time, but we should stay mostly dry, just periods of clouds. Saturday, it's more the same thing, another batch of rain heading for Southern California, and we should be partly sunny at this point with high temperatures again, mostly in the upper 60s to low 70s. This is a week from today, Sunday, the 7th of January, and you see a short wave setting up to our west as a split flow begins to set up across North America. You see a high latitude sort of blocking pattern, and then down here in the southwest, moisture on the increase as that wave gets closer to us by Monday the 8th. And the latest GFS is still showing some rain in here next Monday. Now, this is not advertising nearly the intensity of the system that we were looking at yesterday. Nonetheless, still looking at chances of showers. Now, again, this is still way out here toward the land of make-believe, and so we're not going to put a whole lot of stock in this just yet. But something that we're going to keep our eyes on because this has been fairly consistently advertised for a while, and there is some run-to-run consistency. And here's the end of the 10-day forecast period. This is Tuesday, the 9th of January, and that looks dry for us, and temperatures going back above normal, but another wave headed for the West Coast, perhaps a more progressive and maybe even active weather pattern shaping up as we go into 2018. That's good news. This is the precipitation coming off of the GFS ensemble, and it's showing, there's 21 members here, and most of them are showing some rain as we get out toward about 9 or 10 days or just beyond that point. And certainly this is not a definitive thing. This is not a for sure, but the trend is what we're looking at here, and that's certainly encouraging. For an area that is falling further into drought, that's something that we really need. It's a good soaking rain here. All right, looking at the temperatures coming off of the GFS ensemble through the period, and we're going to keep it above average for quite some time, at least the next 7 to 10 days, likely beyond that point as well. And that's going to wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video won't be back here until next year. Actually, we'll see you on Tuesday morning. Going to take the new year off, unless, of course, conditions should warrant an update. And you guys have yourselves a safe weekend. I know I always say this, be safe, but really tonight, there's a lot of crazies out there. Please be safe for your New Year's Eve, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday.